Good morning, lovely. We're going to do a little tarot this morning. Let's see what we got here. I have pretty big hands. I don't know how people who have small hands shuffle decks this big, man. It's also brand new, so it's a little bit trickier. But we love it. This is what it's called, by the way. Ethereal Visions Tarot. All right, spirit guides, thank you so much for coming in and channeling a message for this beautiful collective. After some crazy shit has been going down, too many cards. There's one on the, actually, this isn't very many at all. It just looked like a lot. You got the 10 of Wands. Actually, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels like it wasn't shuffled enough, so let's go ahead and keep going. Okay, there we go. One card. What else do we got? I wanna know, is this how you feel, baby? Is this how you feel? Is this how you feel, baby? I'm rocking out a little bit today, even though it's early. The World and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. All right. On the ground, Knight of Swords. So, you've got some kind of quick communication, movement, some kind of new beginning, some kind of news coming in, all right? That's going to change your life, the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to shake things up, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be shocked by the energy that it ignites within you, your High Priestess energy, and gender doesn't matter here, but this is just the energy of somebody who's very in tune with their higher self, with their intuition, with spirit, with God, whatever you believe in. Somebody's standing in their power too, I can see just by looking at her. Elegance and grace is what I'm hearing. Reversed is the 10 of Pentacles, which is a card about abundance, intergenerational wealth. I feel like, and the Hermit card, I feel like a part of you is holding yourself back from this abundance. This is probably one of my least favorite 10 of Pentacles cards, unfortunately. It's not really making me feel abundant looking at it, but that's okay because it was in reverse anyway. I think a lot of you guys are hiding your light. This represents the star in here. You're hiding your light, and it's keeping you from this 10 of Pentacles. All right, Spirit wants you to start being yourself. So much so that you attract only the people and things and opportunities that are meant for you. Don't worry about the things that aren't meant for you. You don't need to attract those. You don't need to appeal to everyone, Spirit's saying. The World. Whoa, didn't I already say we got the World? I'm so confused. Wheel of Fortune and the World. Wow, okay. New beginnings. I'm sorry, yeah, new beginnings, but swift new beginnings, like kind of like walking through a portal into a new world where everything's different. So imagine that you live in a trailer and you have no money in the bank and, you know, your dog died. It's like a country song. And then suddenly the next day you get a message that you inherited a bunch of money from some relative you didn't even know existed. And they also left you a piece of property, and they're sending, you know, a family friend of theirs to come and help you sort it all out so you don't have to do it alone. And suddenly you have help. You have a place to live that's beautiful, that inspires you, that's yours. You have money, like that type of life-changing event where nothing is the same afterward. Because this 7 of Pentacles is you working hard. But it's also you looking at the things you've been working on and feeling discouraged. But Spirit's saying the only thing that's keeping you from having all this abundance and this new beginning is you hiding your light. The Hermit. You're hiding your light. And this doesn't mean I'm a hermit, okay? But I'm on here sharing my light. And I'm starting to share more of it too. There are certain aspects of you that you've been afraid to share. Spirit's saying, no. That's the exact thing that you're supposed to share right now. And you know what? It's not going to win you. Everyone is not going to love it, okay? It's not going to win you the approval of everyone around you. And that's what's holding some of you back. But you have to realize nothing is going to win you the approval of everyone around you. Because you can't win everyone. You can't appease everyone. You can't please everyone. And you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be yourself. Represent yourself. And that way, if you're rejected, at least you're rejected for who you really are. And if you're accepted, at least you're accepted for who you really are. And as a person who's doing that in real time, I can tell you it's an exciting experiment. It's very interesting and fascinating. And the more that I own who I am, the more attractive I become to the world around me. The more I accept myself, the more the world around me accepts me. The Star with the Six of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. The Knight of Swords again. Page of Swords. Okay, and Seven of Pentacles again with the Ace of Wands. And the High Priestess. My goodness, lots of repeat cards, okay? This is why I like to pull from multiple decks. You got the Star. You are a shining star, okay? This crane or whatever this is in the background is telling me that there's some kind of new beginning, some kind of pure new beginning that's about to start. It feels very ancient is what I'm hearing. I don't know why. I don't think cranes live, I don't know how long they live. I'd love to know. If you know, put it in the comments. But the point is, it's something that you've been working on for other lifetimes is kind of what I'm feeling. Or you could have been just 555 Spirit. Thank you. Goodness gracious. You could have just been working on it in this life a lot. Yes, Spirit's guiding me to look back at this Seven of Pentacles we got again. You got it in 2 different decks. And it's really just about observing cause and effect, okay? So you plant a garden and you spend all this time and trouble on it and nothing starts growing. You would kind of reevaluate how you're spending your time, wouldn't you? You'd be like, I don't know. Do I want to continue pouring into something that doesn't seem to be working? Spirit's saying, don't stop now. Don't stop now because there's some new beginning. Or do stop what's not working and focus on the things that you're feeling inspired toward. Because for some of you, you're forcing things in a direction that isn't right. It's not inspired. It's not an inspired action. It's a forcing. So cause and effect. If it's not working, if it's not producing, there are 2 things to look at. Is it meant to produce right away? Like my channel took years to even get anybody to pay attention. But I didn't do it for that. I did it for me, and I did it because that's what I was here to do, and I knew that. It was hard to be talking to an empty room, and it was hard even to be talking to an empty room that sometimes people walked into and laughed at you and then left again. But I continued because I was inspired. It wasn't forced. It came straight from Spirit. And even if I didn't fully understand that at the time, my soul did, okay? So research, there's some kind of research project that you're supposed to be working on or that you've been working on already that's about to pay off with the Seven of Pentacles because you've been putting in the diligent work. You've been focused and passionate, okay? And because of that, there's some kind of news coming in that's going, you've got the Hierophant in reverse. So some of you guys are doubting your connection to Spirit. And we already got the High Priestess. So you have the High Priestess and the Hermit now. You have all the connection to Spirit and your excuse me, confirmation, your guides and your ancestors than you realize. You have a lot more connection than you realize, but you need to remove yourself. Spirit's trying to take you somewhere better or shift, change gears, shift focus. So say for instance, you've been pouring your energy all into one particular direction because you thought, even you might have had a download about it. I've had a lot of downloads that didn't pan out, excuse me. So just know that there's a version of you that has everything that you want, that doesn't have to, you don't have to sell yourself short. You don't have to sell yourself out. You don't have to condense yourself or compromise yourself to have what you want. The Seven of Swords with the Six of Wands. Ugh. Seven of Swords was in reverse. So it feels like some of the tactics that you might have been using weren't working. Sometimes I like to see this as a manipulation card, just trying to like manipulate the odds, sabotage yourself or someone else. And because this was in reverse, I kind of feel like it's saying you don't have to take those tactics anymore. There's some new development that you're not aware of, and it's gonna propel you. The Wheel of Fortune again. Are you kidding me? Strength. It's going to propel you into this new era. That's weird. It didn't come out reverse, but I said it in reverse. You're about to be celebrated, okay? You're about to be lifted up. All the work you've been pouring in, even if it wasn't in the direction that you thought it should be in, even if you were confused about the download you got from Spirit or about what your inspiration was, it's all the things that you've been guided to do have been part of this unveiling is what I'm hearing. So you're about to, you got, the Wheel of Fortune twice, which is all about just a fucking change in the wind, a change in your luck, a change in your life. It's going to set you apart. It's going to elevate you, I'm hearing. So be strong. Continue in your strength. Continue knowing that you are guided. at this time. All right, let's just get a couple more, Spirit. I just cut the deck to the Nine of Cups, okay, which is a wish fulfillment card. What else do we need to know for this beautiful collective? Yeah. I hope you can hear it. Otherwise, it's just me singing to myself. Oops. Which is fine. I just dropped all the cards. Like a genius. Truth is, I'm rocking out and it's like not even 8 in the morning, so it's not my usual routine. I usually listen to jazz in the morning, but I felt a little bit dancey. Okay. Any last messages for this beautiful collective? I'm hearing channel. I'm going to get one card and then I'm going to channel. Yeah. Five of Swords or the Hermit in reverse again. Some of you guys are just stuck in your head, okay? You're stuck in your head and Spirit wants you to come out of that confusion and stop hiding your light. Here's the Hermit again in reverse. You're hiding your light because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your intuition, or you don't trust where you're being guided. Yeah, wow, this is in reverse, but this is about divine intervention, divine guidance, fast movement. There's some part of you that's like, nope, we're not doing this. Okay. I am going to channel, but let me just get one. I'm getting guided to take one goddess card. By the way, if you need a private reading, mentorship, self-love, or trauma coaching, my website is sacredmuseproject.com. I'd be so thrilled to work with you. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be taking on one-on-one clients, so it's kind of like, get in while you can. I have a feeling that life's about to shift for me in a pretty drastic way. I have no idea how, but I've been dreaming about it. It's just the energy of this moment for all of us, really. It's just a matter of whether we want to dive on, jump onto that train of transformation or not. And I'm definitely on the train. I've been on it for a year and I'm ready. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. If you guys are surrounding yourself with people all the time, if you don't have any time to yourself, if you're not meditating every day or checking in with God or praying or whatever you believe in, it's time to start committing to that. It's time to start committing to yourself. Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So a lot of times, whatever we cultivate within ourselves, self-love, is the thing that creates it externally. A lot of people don't know that. They are always reaching outside of themselves for something, when all they really need to do is focus on cultivating that love within, and then they're going to find that love outside of themselves. All right? So last minute channeled message is go with the flow. Don't try to force anything right now. Just surrender to who you are, what is being delivered, and listen to your intuition. Learn the difference between your ego yelling at you, chatting a whole lot of chatting shit, as they say in the UK, chatting shit and just like getting in your head and trying to make you feel like you're not good enough or what you're doing isn't right. That's just your ego trying to sabotage you because it's afraid, okay? Or it could be other people's voices that are replaying in your head because they don't want you to succeed for some other reason that is self-serving to them. So don't listen to them, all right? Listen to your heart right now. And if you need extra guidance, I'm here, y'all. Come work with me, sacredmuseproject.com. Either way, I love you, all right? We got a new moon in a couple days. Start dreaming your dream. Start visioning your dreams into being. Start imagining them, okay? Spend time in reverie. Spend time in daydreaming. It's not a waste of time. Don't daydream about the worst case scenario. Think about the things that you want to create in your life. All right. Imagine what it already feels like to have $1 million, to have that piece of land, to have that partner next to you. Imagine what it feels like to have your successful business, or to whatever, lose the weight or overcome whatever obstacle it is you're trying to overcome. So much of this has to do with discipline too. I'm being guided to say, and I can really help you with that with my mentorship packages. I worked really hard to get where I am. I didn't just come out with a bunch of discipline, and these tools I've worked very hard to accumulate, and I'm just blessed to be able to share them with other people. So if you want to work with me, let's do it. Let's go. But either way, I fucking love you. All right? You're not alone. Keep going. And have some fun today. All right? Go hang out with some animals. Go hang out with some kids or something that's going to bring some life and light into you. All right? Lighten the energy. Yeah, lighten the energy. Let something go today. Do some primal screaming. Paint. Draw. Dance. Break out. All right? It's fun. Release a little stress. Release a little energy. I love you. Keep going.